Hey Brave Soul, it's your friend Chrystal Dawn, and this is a One Brave Question where I share a short story and then I offer a question for reflection because I believe we are just one brave question and one brave action away from a breakthrough. Now, today's story, I was in a big meeting the other day, and in the meeting, somebody who was presenting some material presented something, and that information was actually inaccurate and kind of really swayed. There wasn't data there to support that argument, let's say. And I got to debrief with someone else who was in the meeting, and that person was running the meeting. And we were talking about this particular presentation. And my other colleague said, well, they've chosen that story and they're sticking with it. That's the story they've chosen, and that's what they're sticking with. So I share this with you today because sometimes we have stories that we tell that are just really not serving us. And although we might think that they're true, or there might be some truth to it, it's just no longer serving us anymore. And sometimes other people can see it, and it can be helpful to have reflection from somebody and ask, like, is there this story that I'm telling that, you're tired of hearing, or that is not true, really, that could help me step into my power more? That can be really helpful. Or simply, for me, is just coming to a point and saying, I'm no longer willing to tolerate living in that story anymore. I'm not going to be in that narrative anymore. So stepping outside by saying, I have constructed that narrative, and that is not the story that I'm going to stick to anymore. I'm actually going to rewrite that story. I'm going to come outside of that, and I am going to make some edits, maybe even start a new story. And I share this with you today because it's not a judgment on this person and their story, because we all have stories that we've decided to stick to. We're going with it, even if it's not supporting our best or highest intention. So my question today is, what's the one limiting belief or story that you have that's holding you back from living your best life? What story could you change today? I'd love to hear it. DM me or drop it in the comments below. And remember this, you are worth it. Thrive on, brave soul.